Welcome back to the Real Food Network. No, there's no Iron Chefs or Chop Champions here. We are going to explore the Real Food Network. My name is Chef Opie, and I'm going to be your host on this journey through the Real Food Network. So, what does that mean, the Real Food Network? Some food for thought. Food is energy, and that energy is part of a vast network that often stretches for thousands of miles from the sun and soil through a multitude of people and places before reaching our plates to nourish us. Food, of course, costs money, but there's also a cost to Earth resources too. So who and what will protect those resources? So What invites you on a journey through some big food issues. How and where food is grown, processed, distributed, consumed, and often wasted. As you dig in, you will discover that you can make a difference by adjusting your food prints and cultivating sustainable food and networks. Nourishment from the land has been a core principle of Girl Scouts since the beginning in 1912. Juliette Gordon Low once wrote, "It goes without saying that Girl Scouts must have gardens." The gardens we plant on this journey may not be literal gardens, but everything you do and learn will have a similar goal: to cultivate a lifelong love and care for our natural resources that provide energy and sustenance to everyone. So what are you waiting for? Let's dig right in. To start our journey, you will face a challenge, a breakout challenge. You'll have 60 minutes to complete a series of puzzles and challenges where you will learn about the Real Food Network and get to the prize in the final box. The more you work together as a team, the more successful you will be in this challenge. So where do we start? Let's learn more about the Real Food Network. I want each of you to think about your favorite food. Have you ever wondered how your favorite food gets to you? Think about how many people, animals, and resources go into creating, processing, and distributing your food. For example, let's say your favorite food is orange juice. Who planted the seed that became the orange tree? Who decided what kind of seed to plant? And how? And where? Who tended the tree? Was it treated with pesticides or fertilizers? Were they artificial or natural? Who decided which kind and why? Where did that stuff come from? When the tree produced fruit, who picked it? Who packed it? Who shipped it? How did it get from there to here? Where did the truck come from? What about the gas to drive the truck? Who unloaded it at the store? Who priced it and displayed it? Who bought it? How did it taste? The questions and the network can go on and on. Now it's your turn. Share your favorite food with each other. Pick one, and on a piece of paper or a whiteboard, start to brainstorm what the Real Food Network looks like for that food. There's a map available as well. See if you can identify how many places your food network came from. Feel free to Google or use other resources to get the information you need on your selected food.
Now it's time to create your Real Food Network story. Discuss with each other, how does our food connect us to the earth? How does our food connect us to other people? When you bite into a piece of food, do you ever think about the people who produce it, pick it, or deliver it to you? Do you ever wonder whether they actually eat the food themselves? What are some of the decisions that are made along our food networks? How do they impact people and the planet? What ideas are we starting to have about how decisions along our food networks impact health, the health of our environment, and our own health? Pause here and complete this activity, then resume when you have created your Real Food Network story. Let me share with you a few food stories, from seed to squeeze, the Tropicana story. Let's see if you can follow directions and discover the clue to opening your first lock. 65 years of experience. The founder of Tropicana, Anthony T. Rossi, moved west from Italy to America in 1921 when he was just 21 years old. The seeds of Tropicana were sown in a Florida fruit packing company in 1947, where Tropicana supplied fruit to hotels across America. Today, Tropicana's juice graces breakfast tables around the world. To make the best orange juice, you need the best oranges. Tropicanas come from some of the most established groves down in Brazil and Florida. Every tree starts as a hand-selected seedling. These seedlings are planted in a coconut-rich soil to remove the need for artificial nutrients and extra watering. The tender shoots are carefully nurtured until they are ready to be transplanted and finish growing up into a grove. You can't rush the sweetness of delicious orange juice, so each tree is left to mature for 7 years before they start to harvest the fruit from it. To ensure they reach the perfect peak of ripeness, the oranges are left on the trees to soak up at least 1,000 hours of sunlight before being picked. Picking oranges for Tropicana takes skill. Luckily, it is left to growers to know exactly when to pick each orange to get the peak flavor. Tropicana uses only 4 out of 60 different orange varieties for their orange juice. These are the Valencia, Hamlin, Para, and Ruby, which are all selected for their flavor and juiciness. Even after harvesting, each fruit is individually inspected again, checking for size, color, skin, and navel to ensure that only the best oranges are used. So, did you follow the directions of the clues in the story? If so, you should have the first component combination to open a lock on the large box and access the next challenge.